Hi, I am Shinoy. Welcome to my channel Excel Simplified. In this video, I will show you how to generate a pivot table to show summarized data against a date range instead of absolute dates, like what you see on the right side of the screen. For that, I will click on the first cell in the data source. I will go to the Excel menu, Insert, click on it, the first button, drop down under pivot table. I click, and from table range I am selecting. Click on it. It opens up the pivot table dialog box. It automatically selects the data range. I'm opting for new worksheet where the pivot table will be created. I'm clicking on OK button. It created the blank pivot table in a new sheet. So I'm selecting invoice date, checking the invoice date field, and then selecting revenue. So it is showing the sum of revenue against the date, which is grouped against quarter and months. So earlier versions of Excel used to show absolute dates by default, and we have to group the date field or column to show the quarter and months. But in the latest versions of Excel, by default, if you select a date column, it automatically groups it against months and quarters. So I don't want this option. So I'm selecting any cell in that, one of the cells in that pivot table in the date column, and I click the right mouse and I'm clicking ungroup. So it shows the dates instead of the quarter month representation of date. Now my objective is to show the date range instead of absolute dates. So I'll select any column in this date column of the pivot table, right click and group, click on group, unselect the month, select days. So there is an entry for days. So click on days, and there is a number of days spin button at the bottom. So you click on the spin button and increase this number of days to show 7. So my objective is to show a date range for each week. So each week has 7 days. So number of days I'm selecting as 7, clicking OK. See, it started showing the summary of revenue against date range spanning 1 week. So 1st of January 2018 to 7th of January, and then next row it's showing 8 to 14. So each week in this date range it is showing, and the sum of revenue it's showing to the right. Suppose I want to show the date range for 2 weeks. So right click, group, in the spin button I increase from 7 to 14. Click OK. It shows for 2 weeks. Similarly, for 3 weeks, you increase it to 21. Next, I will show you how to generate a pivot table to show data summary against a range of number. So the data source, what you see on the screen, from this data source, I will generate a pivot table to show average salary against a range of age, as you see on the right side of the screen. For that, I will click on the first cell of the data source sheet. We'll go to Insert menu on top, click on Pivot Table, select from table range. It automatically selects the data range. I'll opt for new worksheet. I click on OK. It creates a blank pivot table in a new sheet. Now in the pivot table fields dialog box, I'll check the age, and I will move from values to rows. So, and click on salary, which is the sum of salary. So I don't want sum of salary, so I will click on value field settings. Instead of sum, I will show average. Click on OK. So, and also I'll change the number format. Value field settings, number format. Click on number. OK. So it will show only 2 decimal places. So it is showing against each unique date what is the average salary. So my objective is to show a range of age. So for that, I will click on one of the cells in the age column of the pivot table. Click right mouse and click on group. Now it has selected the lower most age and the maximum age from the data source. And there is a by text box where it is showing 10 by default. So 10 means show the age range with a span of 10. So I am going to change it to 5. So I want to show age range with a span of 5. So let's see what happens. Let me click OK. See, now it is showing 16 age to 20 age. What is the average salary? To show the average salary. Then from age 21 to 25, it is showing 28,232 as the average salary. Like that, it goes on till age 70. Now let's see if I want to change the span. Right click, group, going to change the span to 10. Okay, now it will show from age 16 to 25. This is the average salary. 26 to 35, 36 to 45, and so on.
That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you find the information I shared useful, please like and share the video with your friends. If you did not like the video, please let me know the reasons through comments. Also, please feel free to give improvement suggestions in the comment section. That will help me create better videos in future. Thank you once again.